Crusader fans, to another edition of the Valpo Coaches Show. Joining me today on the Coaches Show, men's soccer head coach Mike Avery. Mike, thanks for being here today.
Thanks, Aaron.
It's been a rough run of results for you guys the last few weeks. You've been playing with some of the top teams in the Horizon League. You had Milwaukee and UIC here at Brownfield. Played pretty well in both games, got out to the lead against UIC, really controlled a lot of the first half against Milwaukee. But then the results just didn't end up going your way. How do you deal with that as a coaching staff and conveying to your team, helping them stay positive through a run like this, where it feels like you're playing well, but you're just not coming out on top in the end?
It is a challenge for sure, because we live and die it as much as the players do. Probably I would guess that my family sees the more honest response from me more than the team does, because I have a responsibility to show them a model of how you handle the tough times. And my wife and kids probably see a more honest response at home sometimes. But, you know, we talked about it on Saturday at training on Saturday morning. You know, Friday night didn't go the way that we wanted it to go. We certainly did enough to win the game, so there's some disappointment that goes into that. So, you know, the only answer I've ever had my whole life is just to get up the next morning and get back to work and go try again. And so, you know, we've decided as a group that we're going to just keep coming out every day. We had a great session this morning. We're going to play for as long as people let us play. And hopefully that's enough into the playoffs and beyond. And if it's not, then it's not. But we can't control that right now. All we can do is the best that we can do every day. And I think that's, you know, soccer's a funny sport, because, you know, oftentimes the team that thinks they're the better team or dominates a statistical category, they don't win sometimes. It's hard to score goals, and you hit a crossbar and it bounces out, and they hit a post and it goes in, and sometimes it doesn't seem fair, but it is what it is. And so you have to be mature about it, and you have to just keep working and believe in yourself and believe in the group. And I've been impressed with the guys. I think they're committed, and they're still positive. They still come to work with a smile on their face every day, and they work hard at it. And we're going to give it our best shot. However it plays out, we're going to give it our best shot.
Now, the UIC match last Saturday was also your program's annual benefit match for They Often Cry outreach, known as TOCO. Fans might have seen stories about it being a benefit match on the website. Can you talk a little bit about why this cause is so near and dear to your program and your hearts?
Yeah, it's been a major part of, since I've been here for the last 6 years, basically. It's been something that we've put a focus on every fall. We do 2 major fundraisers per year. TOCO event in the fall, and then we do our St. Baldrick's event in the spring, and we're excited about both of them. Taj Weeks, who's the founder of TOCO, has become a good friend of mine, he and his wife Angela. He's a world-renowned reggae artist, but I'm most impressed with him because of his humanitarian efforts, and he takes his celebrity and his fame and his talents, and he tries to make a difference in the world. Soccer is important to Taj. He grew up playing. Music is important to me, even though I don't play anything, I like it, and as a fan, and it's a big part of my daily life. And so it was a charity that just kind of meshed together well, and it worked well. It kind of fits the profile of our team as well. We have 4 players that are from the Caribbean region, with 3 guys from Jamaica and 1 from Puerto Rico. And so they use sport, and they specifically use soccer because they're passionate about it in the islands, to help kids stay active and get engaged. There's a huge problem with diabetes on the island there. Also, kids just with, you know, poverty and other situations that come up, you know, they need activities to keep them engaged. And so we've been able to, over the years, send used equipment down there. We've sent money down there, and TOCO's expanded, and they've done all kinds of incredible work outside of just youth. You know, there's a domestic violence issue on the island that just isn't spoken about in the Caribbean culture, and they've exposed that and helped give women a place where they can come and talk about it. And they call it the Clothesline Project, where women write forms of abuse they've suffered on a clothesline, and then they hang it out in the public square, and it gets a conversation started. We've sent diabetes testers to the island, and all of these different things. And I've been down several times, and to see the impact that it makes. I was there just less than a year ago, and I watched a soccer clinic where 2 friends, you wore the left shoe, and the friend wore the right shoe because they didn't have a pair of cleats, you know, for both of them. They shared 1 pair. While other kids played barefoot and other kids played in their tennis shoes. I went to a track meet and watched someone win a race, take off their shoes, give it to their friend, and they ran in the next race. And so they don't have enough, and we have a lot. And so we're fortunate, and we like to share that when we have an opportunity to do it. So this project in particular, we're raising money for their toy drive. We're trying to get 200 bikes to the islands for Christmas, a bike and a helmet for 200 kids, which is a great idea and it's a great goal. And I was proud over the weekend between our event and the volleyball game. I haven't got the exact dollar amount yet, but I know that we're going to get at least 50 of those bikes taken care of, which is awesome.
Yeah, great job by the Crusader fans stepping up, supporting Toko, supporting this initiative. And if you want to donate, of course, fans can still contact you.
Yeah, we'll be collecting donations through the end of the season, and we'll make sure that it gets to the right place at Toko.
All right, always good to see the charity work being done by all our teams here at Valpo, and this, of course, a great initiative. Now, looking ahead this coming week for you guys, you step out of league play against Western Michigan on Wednesday. It'll be Breast Cancer Awareness Night at Brownfield, 7:30 p.m. With the league play coming down, winding down toward an end, and all those league matches being very important, what benefit is it to play a non-league match maybe this late in the year when your focus is really on getting those points in league play?
Yeah, it's actually this match this Wednesday and then Monday night's game at Michigan are two great opportunities for us because our season's been interesting. We took 4 of our best players have been out at several different points of the season, and 3 of them at the same time for the last month, basically. And so we've needed depth. And I think a lot of our younger players or newer players, not all of them are freshmen, but some of the transfers that have come in, they've stepped in and done a great job. They play very well. The soccer's great. Where we've been lacking is in just a little bit of leadership, a little bit of seniority on the field. And the only way that you get those experiences is through experience, and you need minutes. And usually you'll get those minutes in the spring in our exhibition part of the season to develop for the following fall. But we've had to throw those guys right into the fire because we've been missing some players. So we get another chance on Wednesday to kind of go deeper into the roster. Anybody who's banged up a little bit, we'll hold them out for Saturday's game, but we will expand the experience base of the team in a real live setting. Western's a good team. They're coming off of a season where I think they won 11 or 12 games a year ago. So we know it's going to be a challenging match. Obviously, you want to do well and try and get onto a roll going into the Cleveland game on Saturday night. The Cleveland game certainly has more significance in the course of it. But, our motto has been every day, whatever comes next is the most important thing. So we had a good session today. We're going to have a good practice on Tuesday, and then we're going to play a game on Wednesday. But it does give us a chance to kind of go deeper into the roster and to play a good team. And then again, a chance to play at Michigan, which is a beautiful setting. They have an incredible soccer stadium. They're a very good team. They'll probably be our 5th ranked team on the schedule for the season. And so it's a great opportunity.
As you mentioned, that Michigan game next Monday, you got Western Michigan Wednesday here at Brownfield, 7:30 p.m. A big game at Cleveland State on Saturday. Michigan on Monday, and then the regular season finale, senior night here at Brownfield against Detroit on Saturday, November 9th at 7 p.m. So come out and support your Crusaders, both this Wednesday against Western Michigan and on senior night against Detroit, Saturday, November 9th. Coach Avery, thank you for joining me today, and good luck this week.
Just one quick point on Wednesday night. The guys are rocking the pink jerseys, so you'll want to come out and see the guys in pink.
We'll look forward to that, see if they're as visible from the satellites as the electric green jerseys.
The electric green are called Volt, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So come out to Brownfield, support your Crusaders. As always, you can follow the team on social media at VUMSO on Twitter, Valpo Men's Soccer on Facebook. For all your athletics news, at Valpo Athletics on Twitter and Valpo Athletics on Facebook. Until next time, I'm Aaron Leavitt. Go Crusaders.